Hello and welcome to Cooking with Miss Brenda, and I'm so glad you joined us today. I have a special guest. Her name is Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
And I'm so glad that you joined us to join me today. She's going to be my co-chef on this program. Taylor, tell me, how old are you?
9 years old.
You're 9 years old, and what grade are you in?
4th grade.
4th grade. What's your favorite subject in school? Do you have one?
Writing.
Writing? You're a good writer?
Kind of.
Kind of. I told her to look at the camera, so you can look at me sometime too when I'm talking to you. It's okay, all right? She is one obedient child, I can tell you that. So, Taylor, is school pretty fun?
Yes.
And your favorite subject is writing. What kind of things do you like to write about?
Puppies.
What do you mean puppies? Like you tell dog stories or puppy stories, or what do you do exactly?
Like color them and then read them out loud.
Oh, okay. And what's your favorite part about school? Let's see what she says. I'm interested in this one.
Playing outside.
Playing outside. I was wondering because most of the time when I ask a kid what their favorite part about school, they'll say recess. Is that your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you said playing outside. I'm saying, that's recess, right?
Yes.
That's true. And it's, do you like to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
You do? And what is your favorite thing to cook?
Chicken nuggets.
Well, you don't have to cook a lot for chicken nuggets, or do you make them from scratch?
Yes, ma'am.
Or are they frozen and you put them on a pan?
Make them from scratch.
Oh, so how do you do that? Do you dip them in egg and then put them in crackers or breading and then fry them, or how do you do that?
I don't know.
But you love it. Is that your favorite food to eat?
Yes, ma'am.
It is. Okay. Well, do you like cookies?
I love cookies.
You love cookies. What kind of cookie are we making today? You want to tell the boys and girls watching? Pecan pie cookies. Let me get connected here so that we can see what we're doing. We got to turn my volume down. So, okay, let me see here. Just give me 1 second. And there we go. And let's see who is joining us today, okay? So I just connected up, and as soon as, what I'd like you to do is, if you have any questions at all, right during the program, go ahead and say it. Whenever you have a question, write it in there. And be sure and tell me where you're from. I love to hear where you're from, okay? And I know that there's some people joining us today from Thailand, and from the Philippines, and also from Fiji, because you let me know you were joining me today. So I'm glad that you will. And also, be sure and say hi and put it where you're from in the comments. And any questions at all, if you have a question for Taylor or myself, just go ahead and let us know, okay? And let's see here. Make sure I connected this correctly. All right, so for the pecan pie cookies, let me read the recipe. And just before I read the recipe, I want to assure you, you don't have to write this down if you don't want to, because it's on our website, kidsclub4jesus.org. kidsclub4jesus.org. The recipe is right there, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. Just enjoy the program.
It's also in the comments.
And also, it's in the comments. So Melissa is here, our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus. She's behind the camera as usual, and she's reminding us that. And if I forget or overlook a comment, Melissa's going to let me know about it, okay? So I'll repeat what she says, because most of you are not going to be able to hear it. She doesn't have a microphone on, but we'll get that question answered. So again, I'm just going to read this so you kind of know what's coming up, but you don't have to worry about writing it down. We have it all taken care of. So for the filling ingredients, you are going to need 1 tablespoon of butter, 1/3 cup of dark corn syrup, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, and 3/4 cups of finely chopped pecans. For the cooking ingredients, you'll need 3/4 cups of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 large eggs, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, we also have on our website the vegan version of this. And instead of the eggs, we use cornstarch. So you can have both vegan or just vegetarian ones on the website, and it's totally up to you. So this is really such an easy recipe. And kind of when you think about in the United States, I know it's not fall everywhere, or autumn as we call it, but in the United States, we're entering our autumn and fall season. And during the fall season, we tend to think about foods such as pumpkin and pecans and squash and all those kind of things. So pecan pie cookies was a good choice that you guys voted on. And for this, Taylor, this is such an easy recipe. What you're going to do is going to just put all of these ingredients right in this bowl. We're just going to stir it up, and that's all there is to it. So go ahead, and did you wash your hands yet?
No, ma'am.
No, so we want to wash our hands. So go ahead and let me give you some soap. Boys and girls, always wash your hands before cooking because we want to be clean in the kitchen, right? Can you tell them to be clean in the kitchen? Scrub really good and rinse really good, and then you can dry on this towel. Good, okay. And then dry on this towel. We'll put the towel back over here. So she's starting off with clean hands. I've already washed my hands. And so we'll put this towel right here for you. Now we're going to go ahead and you can put the pecans in the bowl. And, yep, just dump them all in all at once. Good job. And then the sugar can go in there. And just put all that in there. And let's see, we're going to need... put 1 tablespoon of butter and put that in there. This butter goes over here with this recipe. Okay. And if you want to just get a little bit more out of there, that's good. Okay. All right. And then this one is a little tricky. I'm going to pour, and you can use your spatula there to scrape it all out. Can you do that? Good job. Just keep on scrape along the sides and inside the bowl so we can get all of that good syrup right into our cookies. And this filling here is the same filling that you would use if you were making pecan pie and using a crust. And let's see, can you get more out of there? Just take the inside and go like this. Just look at what you can get out of there.
Taylor's grandma is watching.
Oh, Taylor's grandma's watching. Let's see who else is watching for us right now. We have my mom is watching, and guess what? She's watching from my living room because my mom is here with me, and I'm so excited. She's going to be staying here with me this winter, so you're going to see a whole lot more of my mom as soon as I can coax her to be part of the program. You see, my mom likes to be in the background, but one of these times we'll get her. We're going to get her out here to say hi to you, okay? But she's here, so she's letting me know that she's watching, even though she's watching from the living room. And guess who else is watching from the living room here? Who's watching?
Grandma.
But who's here in my living room that you know?
Daddy and Mommy.
Yes, her. And who else?
Christian and Cindy and Johnny.
That's right. Her siblings are here, and Christian was on the program before. You might remember Christian when he was cooking with me on the program. And let's see, also somebody really special to me is my cousin Clarence and his wife Junie are here, all the way from Texas. And guess what? They've agreed at the end of the program to come out and be tasters. They're going to try the cookies. What do you think? And I know something about my cousin Clarence. He's not going to tell you it's good. He is a tough critic because he's not going to tell you it's good unless it's good. Isn't that right, Clarence? So, he's going to be tough on me. So we're going to see if we can get a smile on his face. What do you think? Think we can do it? We're going to try our best to do a really good job. Okay, so let's see. We have Grace has joined us, and Sharon, and also Tasha has joined us. Hey, Tasha. And you want to say hi to Lynn has joined us. Say hi, Miss Lynn.
Hi, Miss Lynn.
And then we also have Jeannie Lewis. You want to say hi to Jeannie?
Hi, Miss Jeannie.
And then we also have Ronald Bascaro. And he's watching from the Philippines. Why don't you say hi to Ronald for us?
Hi, Ronald.
And look, can you ask him, how is the weather over there or in the Philippines right now?
How's the weather?
Yeah, you can write and tell us right here. We're having the nice fall season, so it's just starting to get nice cool. It's not cold, not hot. It's just a beautiful weather out. And then Lynn is your grandma, and she says, you are a great cook, Taylor. Did you want to say thank you, Grandma?
Thank you, Grandma.
And we have Sandra Lee is watching us. Sandra Lee, tell us where you're from. And guess who else is watching? Your grandpa. Say hi to Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa.
And Grandma and Grandpa's are pretty special, aren't they? I've got 2 grandsons, Michael and Jason, and I love them so much. And even though they are all grown up, they still tell me that they're Grandma's boys, you know? So that's a good thing. Always tell your Grandma and Grandpa how much you love them, okay? And so be sure and tell me where you guys are from. I love hearing that. We are going to get busy. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You want to hold this teaspoon over the bowl here, and we'll put 1 teaspoon of vanilla in there. And if it goes over again, it's not a problem because you can't have too much vanilla, right? So, all right, we'll put that over here. Good job. We'll need this a little later. And now just stir that up. Oh, I've got to crack the egg in there. So there you go. And again, if you don't want, if you want a vegan version, you're going to use the cornstarch instead. And the measurement of how much to use is in the vegan recipe on our website, kidsclubforjesus.org. All right, so just let her go ahead and get your elbow grease in there, really stirring good. That looks good. Yes, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Keep going. I think your brother Christian's watching you too, isn't it? He's making sure you're doing a good job, right? Okay. And I chopped the pecans up, finely chopped, not like powder, but finely chopped because it's going in such a small cookie. I don't want big chunks of pecans on top. All right, so that looks good. Okay, and let me just make sure all incorporated in it. And now we're going to set that aside, and we are going to mix up our cookie dough. That's the filling that we just fixed, okay? Now we're going to work on our cookie dough. And we're going to put our dry ingredients in here first. So you want to put your dry, come over close to me so they can see you. Melissa, they can see you in the camera. Good, okay.
Pour this in?
Yes, you're going to pour that all in there. That's good. Good job. Very good job. Okay, now we're going to put our salt and our baking powder. Put that in there. Good job. And why don't you mix this up in here just a little bit, okay? And then we're going to use the other bowl to put our butter, our brown sugar, and vanilla and eggs, okay? Okay, let's try this here. When you're mixing, just go from the sides and you can stir and bring it around to the middle like that. You want to try that? So that we can incorporate all that salt and that baking powder evenly through the flour. Try that. She is doing such a good job, isn't she? I'm proud of you, Taylor. And let's see, we have Raquel is watching us. Raquel, tell us where you're from. And also, Sandra Lee said she is from Orlando, Florida. I bet it's pretty still nice and warm down there, isn't it? Probably not too hot, just feeling nice down in Florida. Let's see, here we go. Good job. Okay, now we will set this aside. And I think I'm going to get a measuring cup out of here that we can use later for adding our flour. How's that? Now in this bowl, you can put the brown sugar. I already measured out for you. And you can put in, we'll add the vanilla later, but let me just crack these eggs in here and you can put those in, okay? There you go. And you want to put those in there. And let's see, we're also going to, now you can put that where the eggs were, okay? And now we need our butter. Let's see here, where's our melted butter? Where'd that go?
The melted butter went in here.
Oh, that's right. So this one goes in here. So now, and I kind of melted this one in the microwave too much. So you can unwrap this and you can use your spatula, let's see right here, to put it in there. Unwrap this and you can just put all of that right in here. And I'll put this one in, okay? And I'm just going to do this. And I softened this in the microwave because I forgot to take it out in time. I only put one of them out So it's not going to hurt anything if part of it melts a little bit. You're okay. Don't worry about it. Good job. Okay, now, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me just get the rest of this in here. And, okay. And now we're going to take the mixer, because let's check our ingredients. Always it's good to make sure you got everything in here. So you tell me if we got everything. Say it nice and loud. Do we have butter?
Butter.
Brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Eggs?
Eggs.
Flour?
Flour.
Baking powder?
Baking powder.
Salt. So we have the dry ingredients over here. Now it's time to cream the butter and the sugar. And I should have added those eggs one at a time, but again, it's not going to spoil anything. So want to hold this mixer straight like this. You can hold this. And you might want to take another hand. I'll hold the bowl for you. And just move that around. And I'll scooch it in there for you. How's that? This is what we call teamwork, everybody. And teamwork is fun, isn't it, Taylor? Do you like doing a mixer at home?
Yes.
I have a different mixer today because my mom and I were making the samples, and my other mixer I had that I use all the time, it decided to die on me. So it's with us no more. Fortunately, I had a backup mixer. Okay. Now, how about I do this? I'll take over this, and you add a little bit of this flour, like 1/2 cup at a time like this, and dump it in here, okay? And I'll keep mixing it up, and when you see that I've almost got the flour mixed up, you add the next one, okay? A little bit noisy for you. Okay, go add the next one. Yep, and here's another one. Go ahead and add the next one. Good job. She's doing a good job, isn't she? All right. Let's see who has joined us. Oh, Randy Phipps has joined us. Hey, Randy, how are you? Go ahead and join the next one here. Randy, you're going to want to try these. These are delicious. And Denver Nelson is watching. Hi, Denver. I'll save you one. All right. Go ahead, join the next one in there. That's good. And Charlene Darling is watching. And Charlene, tell us where you're from. Go ahead. The next one's good. Oh, she's doing such a good job. Okay, you can do the next one. And I think I'm going to turn it up, see if we can mix a little faster. Go ahead and do the next one. Good job. And go ahead with another one. All right. I turned the mixer up because you can see the mixer is complaining a little. Could you hear the motor on this mixer? All right, go ahead, and now you can take and just empty the whole bowl in there. How's that? All of it, just let it go. That's it, the rest of it. Perfect. Okay, now, let's see here. Let me scrape down the sides. It's always good to do to just make sure you get it all mixed and good. And I'm just going to scooch the sides up here just a little bit. And then we're almost mixed. As you see a little bit more flour down here, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have to fix that. We don't want to see the flour. So let's see here. And I turn it up just a moment. All right. Woo! Whew, that was fun, wasn't it? And now, I'm just going to take these beaters out and see. You want to take and see if you can get some of that off of that beater. I'll put one in here for you, and you can hold this one. All right. Let me take this away from us, though. Okay, just 1 second. And let's see here. Well, we'll just set it down here. Okay. Now, let's see who else. And Randy's telling us he is from Ohio, just east of Cincinnati, and you're visiting your parents. You know, I'm going to be speaking next month in Cleveland, Ohio. So tell your parents maybe they could come over. I don't know how far that was away. Is that driving distance? I'd love to have them come. And Charlene is from Greenville, Michigan. I just came from Michigan. I spoke in Grand Rapids, Michigan this past weekend. Well, you're doing a really good job there. Okay. So now, that looks good. We'll just put these right here. Great job. All right, right, so now this comes the fun part of we're going to roll these into balls, okay? And I'm going to put my gloves on. Do you want to try gloves, or do you have clean hands and want to use your hands?
I can do with gloves.
You like to do with gloves? Okay, I put some gloves in your pocket. Let's see if we can get those on. Here. I need to get some smaller gloves. I just haven't seen any. So I'll hold them like this. This hand here, put in there this first. Let's see. Got it? Oh, you did pretty good. Okay, let's try this one.
Dear.
Whoops. Yeah, let's try again. So our thumb goes in the first one, right there. Got it? She's doing a good job though, isn't she? Let's see. Oops. Do we have one? Oh, we got 2 fingers in one. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. We only have 4 fingers here. Okay, only one in. Got it? Spread them apart. Good job. Now we got it. Okay, so I have a scoop. And I love this scoop. You're going to roll these in like 1 1/4 inch balls, okay? And that's important. If you want bigger cookies, then you're going to have to put more filling inside. But we're going to use our scoop that has 1 1/4 inch balls. I'm going to give you let me get my gloves on here. Hold on, too. I helped her on and I didn't get mine. So we want to do that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one and you're going to roll it up in a ball. So, and I'll show you what I do. See, like this. And we roll it up in a ball. Like that. And we can just put it right there. I'll give you another one. You're a good ball roller right there. Here we go. Here's another one. And what I'll do is I'll just put the scoops right here and we can just roll those out. What do you think so far, Taylor?
It's good.
It's good? Do you think these are going to turn out good?
Yes.
You have good faith? All
Yeah.
right. So what is your, what kind of things do you like to cook that your brothers and sisters like?
Sausage balls.
Sausage balls, okay. And let's go right here. I make a vegetarian sausage that's not bad. I'm just gonna, that'll just give us a good thing of what we're doing here. And let me just wipe our counter down. And so we can start. Oh, I love a clean kitchen when I cook. Don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Always stay nice and clean. We have a baking sheet here that has a sill pad in it. People wondered, this is a sill pad. It's a baking sheet. If you don't have a sill pad, you can get parchment paper. But sill pads you can use over and over again. So I really like that. We're just going to put 6 on these at a time because they spread out when baking. So let's go ahead and roll a couple more of those. And we can put them right there. Okay. And we're going to put one here and then one right here. Because we're only going to bake how many at a time?
6.
6. That's right. So just roll them up like that. This is a wonderful recipe, you guys, for your Thanksgiving meal. It's such a nice treat, and it's good year-round. If you like pecans, it is good year-round. Okay? So now, we've got our 6 on there, so I'm going to go ahead and put this over here for right now. And we're going to use this, okay? And here's what we're going to do with these 6. We are going to take this palm part of your hand and just press it down because we're going to make a little indentations. Can you do that? Okay, sounds good. Can you do the other ones now? Yep, good job. And then I'm going to show you what you do. We can put this down for right now. Okay, keep going right here. This is like we're making little pie crusts. That's what it feels like, okay? So now we have flattened it just a little. So now take the sides and you're going to make like a little pie crust. Okay, you're going to press down and so that we have an edge that's going to hold our liquid and make a little well in the side. Look at like if it was a pie pan and this was our crust. Look at that. Good job. Yep, nope, that's good. And just press it down so that it'll hold our filling, okay? Because we have to have like a edge on the side or otherwise what would happen to our filling? It would go all over, wouldn't it? Let's try another one. See if we can do that. And just, yep, we're making a little well in the middle. And And you got to have a little edge on it because otherwise our filling will just, when it bakes, it just kind of goes over the top, goes bloop, like that, and it's not so good, right? Got some brown sugar there that didn't get absorbed. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Want to try that one right here? Yep, you're good. So try to make it nice and flat in the middle and a nice side on the side, okay? All right, we'll do that. Let's see who else we can talk to. Lori is watching us. Hey, Lori, where are you from? Cloris is watching us. Also, Macagee. Cynthia is watching. And Pamela Morgan from Jamaica is watching. Hello, Pamela. Kenny Insco is watching. And Pamela's saying hi to everybody. Okay, so everybody else tell me where you're from, okay? And do we have any questions so far? Yep, just that's good. So go ahead and just make a big, like flatten it out. Now bring the sides up, okay? Just like that. Let's see. Good job. I want to do one more over here. And we're almost ready for our filling. Okay, yep. And just make it nice and flat in the middle. She's doing such a good job, Taylor. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Come over here by Miss Brenda so that, there you go. And that's perfect. Let's keep going. Nope, that's good. So keep the sides up so that we don't want anything going over. And you might want to, maybe even pinch it a little bit, on the side. Like you're making a little swimming pool. So you go, do you like swimming in the summertime?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you have a swimming pool, it's got some sides, right? Okay, now I'm going to mix this up one more time. I might do it several times, so I don't want to just say one more time because you want to keep it mixed because it can separate. And now you're going to take I'm going to do one and then I'm going to let you do one. Just 1 teaspoon of right here. If you made them bigger than that, you might need more than 1 teaspoon, but I think 1 teaspoon is good. You want to try? And we'll make that right there. Yep, we want 1 teaspoon. Yep, I tried earlier making them with a tablespoon, and guess what? When they went in the oven, they went all over the place. It didn't matter that I had my little sides up there. It wasn't tall enough because it was too much filling. And I had to bake another batch and realize, oops, it's only 1 teaspoon, and that was my problem. So, yep, put one right in here. Good job. Ooh, that's good job. And let's see here. Russell is joining us. Hey, Russell, where are you from? And also, Diana's watching from Collegedale. Hello, Diana. I'm glad you watched. One of these times, if there's anybody in the area that would like to be on the program, make sure you send me a message. You can message me right through the Facebook app here for Kids Cover Jesus and let me know that you want to be on the program. Or maybe we have moms and dads here around us that are watching. We've had families drive up from Georgia. We've had them come from Nashville. They come from all over. So if you want to be here on the program with me, send me a little message and we'll make sure it happens, okay? I'd love to have you. And would you encourage them to come?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So when you're make sure you're getting a lot of pecans in there as well, okay, in each one. That looks wonderful. And look, she's got that all ready. Let's put a little more over here. Just so, because it's, for whatever reason, that got a little bigger on us. And let's maybe you're going to put just a little more in that one and a little more in this one right here. There you go. And just spread it around. Good job. And another one right there. And let's see here. Yep, not all of that. Let's put some of it in this one. Good job. Maybe we need some more pecans in that one. Awesome. Woo! You did a good job. So now I'm going to have you hold this up to the camera right here. Let's hold it up. Melissa, you tell us when. Can you go over to the side? And there you go. And you can hold it right up there. Can they see?
I can see.
All right. Didn't she do a good job? I think let's give her a big hand. Woohoo! All right. Good job. Okay, we're going to put this over here. And this is going to bake in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. It depends on your oven. Some people's ovens run a little bit hotter. So you're at 10 minutes, check it for 10 minutes first. And at 10 minutes, then you need to look on it. And you want it to be nice and golden on the bottom, but not hard, because then you'll have a hard cookie. So you have to check it. So sometimes it's anywhere between 10 to 12 minutes, but probably not more than that. Most of mine was done in 10. So we can take our gloves off right now because guess what? I'm going to show you the finished product right here. And I'm going to trade places. You want to just hold this up to the camera. Melissa will tell you where to go. Go over on the side and you can hold it. Go close, really close. Hold it up higher. She'll tell you how high to go, okay? Can you go a little bit higher?
That's good.
Okay, now you can see those cookies. And guess what? I'm going to get the plates over here. And it is time for tasting. How many? Don't you love the tasting time? Yeah, I do too. All right, so I'm going to ask now for my cousin Clarence and his wife Junie to come out. Come on out, Clarence and Junie. Woohoo! Run, 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 run. Come on, let's go, guys. All right, I expect them. Come on, run, run, run. There you go. Look at you can do that. All right. Hey, Junie. Hey, Clarence. Now, this is my cousin Clarence. I told you he is a tough critic, right? You're a fussy eater.
Yes, he is.
His wife can attest to that. So you do like pecans, though, right?
I do.
I'm not letting you taste them if you don't like pecans because you wouldn't be a fair judge, you see. But you do like them?
I like pecans.
Okay, all right. So we will put one on here. You want to hand them one to Miss Junie
Thank
first. And then let's give one to Clarence. And how about one for yourself, okay? And let's give it a countdown. Here's a 3, 2, 1. Taste time! What do you think? What do you think, Taylor? Why don't you tell everybody what you think of that cookie, huh? Oh, I got a thumbs up. Her mama taught her to not talk with her mouth full, didn't you? And June,
Yummy.
Yummy? Was that something you'd recommend to everybody?
They would be best fresh out of the oven.
Yeah, I like hot cookies too, but they're good anytime. Yeah, they're good anytime. So I want to see if we have any questions right here. Oh, Ruth Charles, you're watching too. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I want to talk to you about next week's recipes, which right now is already posted and you can vote. So as soon as we go off the air, I want you to vote for what recipe you want me to fix next week. And for next week's recipe, we have, it's going to be harvest recipes. So you can choose between a butternut pecan salad, garden vegetable rotini, minestrone soup, and pumpkin harvest shells. What do you think what sounded good to you, Junie?
Pumpkin harvest
Shells, okay. And what about you? Which one looked good, Clarence? The garden vegetable rotini? What about you, Taylor?
Pumpkin harvest shell.
The pumpkin harvest shells. I don't know. We got 2 already out there that are thinking that, so you guys are going to have to let us know. Cast your vote because you are the one that chooses the recipe every week. Melissa's the one that chooses the themes for it, and then you guys actually narrow it down to which ones we are going to use. So if you have a special theme that you would like us to have on a cooking program, write and let us know because I really would like to make sure that this is something for you guys to enjoy, and we're making foods that you like to eat. We always post a vegan and a vegetarian option if it's applicable, so that you both have a choice. So either way. Well, I want to also encourage you to prayerfully consider what God would have you do to support our ministry, Kids Club for Jesus, Studio and Leadership Center. We are a self-supporting ministry. We're a 501c3. If you live here in the United States, we can offer you a tax-exempt receipt for your donation. And we want to just encourage you to tell others about us as well, because we need to do more to spiritually feed our children. And we want to keep doing what we're doing, and for that we need your prayers and financial support. So I want to thank you so much for if you're already supporting our ministry for what you're doing, and also tell others, okay? And encourage them to watch us. I want to encourage you to watch me on every Sabbath at 5:30, every Saturday at 5:30 Eastern Time. I'm live at my piano playing your piano favorites, all your favorite songs. So join me then and start a watch party. And we will just have a wonderful hour just with praise and worship. This coming Sabbath, I have a very special guest joining me. Her name is Victoria Joyner. She's famous for that. I think she's had this radio show in Oakwood University for about 30 years now. She's amazing. She's also a professor at Southern and just a precious, precious friend. So you won't want to miss the program coming up on Saturday, 5:30 Eastern, and have your song favorites ready, okay? Well, until next time, I want to thank you so much, Taylor, for cooking with me today. Did you have fun?
Yes.
You did? Well, thank you so much, honey, and I am so glad I had fun working with you, too. I want to thank my cousin Clarence and his wife, Junie. Thank you guys for joining us. They're getting ready to stay for supper, though. I've got supper in the oven behind me, and we're having, my mom made her homemade gluten steaks, so I know that was one of your favorites. And you loved my lentil nut roast. That's in there, too. So I like to make everybody happy. And we have a nice dinner coming up. So I wish y'all were here. You could join us. But until next time, remember, it's kids' time to share Jesus. And have a good week, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye. Wave goodbye, everybody. You want to wave goodbye to there we go.